Hey, wee dog.
What?
I got you something.
It's a flat thing. It's a flat thing. What is it? What is it? What is it? What? Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
What do you think of those?
They look good.
Do you see what's on there? It's the same little guy that's on my
yeah.
that's on my 125. That's sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, we'll get him on there in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got Braxxton on his new GasGas MC 85. He's actually had this bike since his birthday back in June, but we haven't done anything with it. And we kind of just finally built it for kind of like next season, but also for the last 4 fall series races this year because his Husqvarna over here, we just put a new top end in it. So it's been a really good bike to us. Has like 120 hours on it, but we're gonna retire that one and move on to this bike. So this is what he got for his birthday, and we just got his new graphics on there. So we don't know what number he's gonna be next year, depending on what class we go in and what series we run. So we didn't get a full graphic kit yet. So these are actually off like a 2014 beta. It's pretty cool. I have had those in our graphic kit stuff for so long. It's pretty cool. Taking advantage of that. But the point of this video is just for maybe some other dads that are trying to build cool 85s for the woods. Some of the things that we did, maybe why. So start up here, Braxton. What do you got up here?
We have hand guards because it does not feel good to smash your hand off a tree. I clipped one with them like at the last race. I would have probably broke 3 fingers.
Yeah.
So that's why you want hand guards.
So Braxton's got his hand guards. So what do you got going on the inside here?
Oh yeah, we have done it so your thumbs don't get blisters.
Yep, you like your grip donuts.
Hanging on that hard, yeah.
Which is cool. And we actually took the suspension off his Husqvarna. So we didn't have this done, but he loves the way that bike handles. So we just took the forks, shock, and the tire set. So that the Husqvarna over there's got the new stuff just sitting on it for now. And this is gonna be new for Braxton. He's got himself, what's that, bud?
An IMS big gas tank.
Yeah, so that's really cool. And so what's cool about this is we just put enough gas in it for him to ride it the other night. Actually, it worked quite a bit today because there was quite a bit this morning. So it's awesome for him. The last hair scramble that we did like 2 weeks ago on the Husqvarna, he had hardly any gas left. You did 4 laps and it was a 1-hour race. And I didn't pit him and I was really nervous at the end, but I drained the gas back into his gas tank and it probably had about that much. That's all the gas he had left. If there was 1 more lap or maybe 3 more miles, it probably wouldn't have been great for him. So we like this gas tank. I was really worried about if it would fit. So this is a GasGas, but they only make the tank for the KTM, but it's the same exact plastic. So I actually emailed IMS to confirm before I made the purchase because they're not cheap. So just so you guys know at home, this is a GasGas and the IMS tank fit really well on it. Actually, Braxton, we had to trim the front of your seat base, which I should talk about. So we did a ribbed seat cover for him too, because he's been doing more like hard enduro kind of stuff with the other guys. And the seat cover on this bike is really smooth and like he slides right off it. If he's doing some steep hills, he's usually off the back of it. So Braxton, how do you like your seat cover? Did you notice that it was ribbed or not really?
Yeah, you can notice it. Especially if you're like sitting down and play a bit like me because I'm always on the back brake. But
So you haven't been like in a muddy situation yet with this, but it's only got an hour on it. So where I'm going at with this is stock seat foam, but we added this cover by Moose Racing. We ordered it through the shop here. But when I went to slide the seat into this tank holder, the bolt, because these have like they still do the under the fender bolts, it was back like 1/4 inch. So I had to I took the seat cover back off the front, trimmed the seat base, and it slid up in and let it click in. So it wasn't lined up good, but it is now. So we did the seat cover, the frame guards. We did some cool 3Cs graphics for now. We're not sure what he's gonna end up wanting. Did the tank, we did the hand guards, the grip donuts. Oh, we did a skid plate too. So this has the Aturbi skid plate on the bottom of it. It protects everything really well, but it doesn't stick out too much. So like it's not catching his foot. So some brands of skid plates stick out and then you go to grab that rear brake and it catches it. We did an FMF turbine core slip on. This has a spark arrestor in it because when we go down to Florida, they want spark arresters, and I don't mind that. So we do have a couple different silencers that came with this Husqvarna. One was the stock, and then one was an FMF Shorty, but I haven't messed with that yet. And the last thing that we did to this bike is we rejetted it. So the other night we played in the driveway for quite a while. It's pretty dark and it's colder out, like it's like 40 degrees outside right now. So your race on Sunday, your first race, Braxton's racing 2 races on Sunday. He's gonna do the mini 85-105 class. And then you're also gonna do the schoolboy 12 to 16, and that's a 2-hour race. So 1-hour race and a 2-hour race. So we rejetted it. So what we did is, I don't have the numbers in front of me currently, but if you look at the GasGas stuff, we went down 1 size in the main jet, 1 size in the pilot jet, and we lowered the needle. It was running really rich. We had so much, this still leaks some stuff out the exhaust, but it was like stock form. It would run down. It was ugly looking. So it had way too much flowing through it. It's cleaned it up. Did you think it's better after I rejetted it?
Oh yeah, for sure. The thing was, it was like blah, 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 blah. Now
Yeah.
it's like
Takes off like it should. So
right.
just a really quick walk around of Braxton's new GasGas. Do you got a point?
If we might put big handguards on it for
Oh
the
yeah.
race.
Do you know where those are? Where'd you set those earlier? So Braxton's gonna grab some. So the reason why I did the white and red is it matches our 125. So like this is gonna be the 3Cs race kits going forward. Is on the betas. We have the white front fender, white shrouds, and then the red rear fender. It really goes really well. And so that's why we did that to his GasGas, was just to kind of have the 3Cs theme. So what these are when it's really cold is it helps, right on the front there. So it Velcros on the one side. That's fine, we can show this one. It Velcros on the one side, and then we zip tie the other side of it. So
you zip tie those holes.
probably the first race of the day, we're gonna run these because it's gonna be wetter, sloppier, colder. And then actually first race is from 8 to 9. You have a half an hour, then you run 9:30 to 11:30. So probably the second race we'll take these off. Depends on how cold it still is. But they're big and they're kind of ugly, but they really keep his hands warmer. So that's the goal in the fall series, is to keep you warm. So stay tuned. We're gonna do a race weekend video when we get back. So today is Friday, that'll be Sunday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the track.